Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the... So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fakes the grab on the left. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Working the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Touchdown, Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The give out of the gun. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right. He had no shot.
Looking down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses, and bringing it back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think
he's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's got his man across the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he makes a catch. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. It's on target and complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline to be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end.